I often thought that I had the sorrows of the whole world. When I looked up a little, I found that this fire was burning in every house. The sorrows of the world, a self-analysis in life. When we see the sorrows of people around us, we often feel that perhaps we are the most sorrowful. This is a natural human emotion, which is understandable. But when we start looking from a little higher, we realize that sorrow is not just a personal experience, but it is a shared part of humanity. Realizing my sorrow, there have been moments in my life when I thought my sorrow was the greatest and unique. These were the times when personal problems, failures, and disappointments were weighing heavy on my mind. I used to think that perhaps no one else understood my situation. I assumed that my troubles were the most serious. But this was a narrow view. Understanding the suffering of others, when I tried to change my perspective and started listening carefully to the problems of others, I realized that everyone has some struggle in their life. Whether it is financial problems, family disputes, health issues, or social pressures, everyone has their own stories. On observing this, I found that suffering is a universal experience. Societal scenario: a look at the world makes it clear that this fire of suffering is burning in every household. In developing countries, poverty, unemployment, and lack of education are affecting many families. In developed countries, too, challenges like mental health problems, loneliness, and social inequality haunt people. Shared experience: when we share our suffering, we find a way to connect with each other. This shared experience helps us understand that we are not alone. Someone has rightly said that suffering is less when shared. When we listen to each other's experiences, we can look at our suffering in a new way. Moving towards solutions: if we understand our suffering as well as the suffering of others, we can build a prosperous society. We have to come forward to help each other. This help can be in all forms: mental, emotional, and physical. In conclusion, thus, when I changed my small perspective to a broader perspective, I realized that understanding the suffering of the world makes us a better human being. It gives us the ability to look at each other with empathy and sympathy. By understanding suffering, we can not only find solutions to our problems but also become a support for others. With this perspective, we can make the world a better place. It is a means to bring together not only us but the entire humanity. Therefore, we should understand our suffering and also appreciate the suffering of others. This is the greatest lesson of humanity.